Okay, in the last session we discussed about SED command. What is the syntax of SED command? So this is the syntax of SED command. So set space options space script space file name. Okay, so here we specify different options. We have different options next to script. This script can be inline script or in file script, and next your input some file name or set of files. Okay, this command set command need to execute. Okay, so this is example for inline script and this is example for in file. So options are -e -f. If you want to depress, if you want to suppress the default output, or if you want to hide the default output, we have another option. Okay, anyway, so these two are general options. -e is the default option that we can use it inline. So for file, -f is the option. Okay, next coming to this address, here we are using script. Script is nothing but it contains some address and command. So the specified command will be executed on the address. Generally the script contains some command or set of commands with address. So here this is one example for range address, and this is the command which will be executed on this range. Here we are using complement symbol. So apart from this address, this command will be executed, okay, except on this address. For remaining all lines, this command will be substitute command will be executed. These two are options. Next coming to second one, address. We have single line address, set of lines, range of lines. These are all some examples for range of lines. Next here starting range and ending. So these two can be some numbers or it can be some regular expressions. Okay. So next to nested address. Next coming to commands. The commands available in this SED command are categorized into different types: line commands, line number commands, modify, substitute, transform, input output, files, branching, hold space, and quit. So this is to quit from this SED command. Okay, so we'll start with line number. How to display line numbers using SED command. We'll change to our directory cd space csr. Here we have some files. We'll take this names.txt file. Okay, see here, this is the file content or information in this file. If you want to display line number next that particular line content, then you can use line command, line number command with this SED command. So SED space. So here we are not using any options. So the default one -e will be applied on this command. Okay. So if it is file, we need to specify it like F. Okay. So here we are using inline command to display the line numbers. So first line number, next line content, line number, next line content, like this. Then you can use this command option, line command option equal to symbol. Okay. So this equal to symbol will display the line numbers, names.txt. So here it will display line number, next line content, line number, line content, like this. It will display the complete file information. Okay. Next one. So for this we can use equal to symbol. It will display the line number. Next to modify. So the modifying, suppose SED is a stream editor. SED is a stream editor. We can do some modifications in the file using this SED command. So the modification operations are categorized like we can insert new text into the file. We can insert new text into the file, or we can append some text to the file, or we can change an existing content in the file or from the file. Next we can delete some line or part of line, line or lines from the file. So these are all comes under modifications. Okay, inserting, appending, changing, deleting. So these are modification commands. So for this insert we can use the command I. For this insert we can use the command I, again with some address, like it can be range address. Okay, next for append use the command A. So A is the command to append text. We'll see one by one. To change the text use the command C. To delete text use the command D. Okay, so it will delete the text. So these are the modification commands: insert, append, change, delete. How this will change the information? I repeat once again, this SED command only applies the specified command on the file and it will be displayed onto the default monitor. It will not change the file content. Means, see here we used line number. So first it is displaying the line number and next file content, line content. Okay, so but these changes are not reflected in the file, just it will be displayed onto the default screen. If you open or if you see the content of names.txt, there you won't find any numbers before the line. Okay, no numbers before the line. Okay, fine. Only it will edit, or it will edit the file content and the result will be displayed onto the screen. Default output media, that is screen. Okay, if you want to save this information, you can save into a file using redirect operator. Okay, names.txt. See, this is the file content. Now insert command. In modification, first one, insert command. For insert use the command I. So this insert adds one or more lines directly to the output before the address. Okay, if you specify some address, before this address it will insert lines, whatever the lines we want to insert. Like suppose I am printing some student report or I am printing some employee report. Okay, there is a file, this file contains some employee report or information. So before printing the actual employee content or information, I want to display some company information in the middle of the screen. Then you can display that particular, or you can insert those lines first, then display the file content. Okay, so for that we can use this command, insert command. Okay, okay, fine. So we are going to create one file. Okay, using cat command I am going to create one file. Means all this particular script I am going to place in a file. Set script in a file. Okay, so that file name is .sed, or I can say suppose script.sed. Okay, you can give any file name. Okay, so in this file I am going to use some set of commands, like in the first line, before going to print this names.txt file content, I want to display some information. Before going to display this, I want to display some information, like, see, in the middle, approximately in the middle of the screen, I want to display something like this file or names of students. Okay, some date. Okay, okay, so I want to display this information first. I need to insert these two lines before this file content, so after executing the command, I want this particular output. So first it means this is the file content. Before this file I am inserting two lines. Okay, wherever you want you can insert there. You can insert at the beginning or middle or after fourth line or before fourth line, after or before sixth line. Okay, so this insert will insert the new lines before the specified address, before the specified address. Okay, suppose if I say 1 2 3 4, if I say 4, 4 means it will insert before 4, it will insert the lines before 4. Okay, so this insert command will insert the new text before the specified address. Okay, for this I am writing, okay, this script file. In this script file I am using like address is 1, means before the first line I want to insert, so the command is I. Okay, so this line should be ended with escape character, that is backslash. Whatever the script you are writing, every line should end with, after this backslash there should not be any character including the space. This is mandatory. If you give some space or if you insert some characters after the backslash, it will generate an error. SED command will give you an error. Okay, so here this is the first line in this script file. So earlier we used inline commands. In this example we are going to use in script, okay, or in file example. Okay, so here I am going to write this regular expressions or commands in a file script.sed. Okay, so this is the first line. Here I am giving some command like 1. 1 is nothing but address. This is the address. So before this address insert will happen. Here the command is I. I means insert. Okay, so after the command use escape character. After this escape character only press enter. No characters, no symbols are allowed. So press enter immediately. Okay, now I'm giving some space. I'm writing some text like these are names, some title. Okay, you can write anything, but whatever the lines, these are names, and here I'm going to display some okay, we'll insert that escape character. We need to insert that. I'll insert it later. Okay, so 23, some date I'm going to display. Okay, so immediately backslash. Okay, so no other character is allowed after this character. Okay, now here I am pressing some enter. Before going to close, I need to modify this one. Okay, in this I can't go back. I'll open VI editor and I'll modify this script. So after this escape, that's all. Okay, so after this escape and press enter. If you want, you can give lines also, no problem. Okay, fine. Fine. So here the condition is every line should be terminated with escape character. Okay, so after this escape, except new line character, no other characters are allowed. Okay, now my set of commands are placed in this file. I am going to give this as input to this command. Okay, so sed space, here the commands or regular expression is present in a file, so use the option -f space your script file name. My script file name is same script.sed. You can give any file name, valid file name .sed space your input file. Input file is names.txt. So this is the file content in this names.txt, and this script contains a command. That command is insert command. So you are inserting some lines. You are inserting some lines before the file content starts. Before this file content displaying, we are going to insert some lines. Okay, fine. If you press enter, first it is displaying your new lines. It is displaying or inserting new lines. After displaying the new lines, now the file content is get started. Okay, file content is get started. Okay, now at the end also I want to display some text. At the end also I want to display some text. Then you can use or you can use append or insert, any command. Okay, fine. I am going to modify this script file to insert some new text at the end of the file. Okay, so just edit this file, script.sed. Okay, so here I am inserting some new line at the end. So end means dollar symbol. Okay, end of file. Next to I means insert, escape. In the next line I am inserting some text like, oh no, okay, so whenever your output is ending, terminate it with backslash. After backslash, except new line means except your return key, enter key, no other characters or keys should present. Okay, don't use any character, press enter. Now save this file. If you use any symbol, oh sorry, okay, now save this file content and close it. If you see this script, here we have some set of commands. Here we have some set of commands like inserting some new lines at the beginning of the file, inserting some lines at the end of the file. Okay, so here we are inserting this particular line after the at the last line, means before the last line this new text will be inserted. So here 1 means before the first line this new text will be inserted. Okay, now use sed command to display this report. Sed our script or commands or regular expressions are present in a file. That file is script.sed. So we must use the option -f space that file name. Okay, script.sed space your input file, that is names.txt. Okay, fine. See here, so it is not displaying at the end. So here we have some character, we terminate it with, let us check this. I'll replace this with the append command. So append is nothing but after the specified line. Okay, so it has two commands, one is insert, another one is append. Okay, still it is displaying here. So this is the title, append. So after this it is displaying last. Okay, fine, we'll see this later. Let me check this only append. Yes, so this is displaying at the end of the file. Okay, this information is displaying at the end of the file. How to combine these two, that we'll see later. So here dollar symbol means end of the file, so last line in the file. So after the last line we are appending this text. Okay, we can use append or insert, we can also use insert. The difference between append and insert is append will append the specified text after the given address or specified address. Insert before the address. That is the difference. We can also use this insert. Save this. And we can use this command. Okay, so this will display the line at the end of file. Okay, so we can use insert or append. So append will append the text after the new text after the given address or specified address. It will append the text. Insert means before the given address. It will insert new text. Okay, so that is the difference between insert and append. Okay, so next one. So these two are insert and append. Next one, change. So this change command allows you to change lines with new text. Here you can specify some new text. That new text will replace the old text. Okay, like I'm going to modify the same script file, script.sed. Okay, if you see this one, okay, so here I am using the command change, and before this change I am specifying some address like 2. Okay, 2C means change second line with this new text. Okay, so with this new text I am going to change this second line in the file. Okay, so this is my new content. I am going to add this second at the second line. So 2 means address second line, C means change second line. So this second line in the file will be changed with the new text. Okay, I am using the same command on the same file, sed -f script.sed space input file, that is names.txt. So this names.txt second line is this one. So this will change with new text. Okay, so this line is changed with this new text. Okay, so this is changing lines. Okay, so here this change text will change the specified address text with new text. Okay, and next one is delete. Just it simply delete the address lines, specified address lines. Okay, I'm going to change the same script.sed. Here if I say D, here we need not to use any text, simply 2D. Okay, so it will delete second line. This command will delete second line. Okay, this is some simple sed command, regular expression to delete the second line. So this names.txt contains this file, and we are using delete command in this script to delete the second line. The file script line number 1 extra characters after command. So for delete no need of use this, we can use directly delete. So it will delete the second line. After this line there is a line like this one. Okay, so this line is deleted here. This line is deleted here. Okay, yeah, actually suppose between these two actually there is a line Madhav. So that line is deleted, second line. So this is line deletion command with the SED. Okay. So instead of address we can use, we used only single address. We have 4 kinds. But in all the examples we used only single line address. You can also use set of lines or range. Okay, some range like this, range addresses. So, or nested address. So these are modify commands with this SED. Okay, insert, append, change, delete. The difference between insert and append is append will append the text after the specified address, or add the new text after the specified address. Insert is before the specified address. Insert new text before the specified address. Okay. Next, change means that specified address text will be changed with new text. So this will delete the text, or the specified lines will be deleted. Here we can use address like single address or range, or okay, any of 4. Okay, set of lines or range or nested. Anything we can use. Next one is substitute command. Okay, so we have seen one or 2 examples on this. So substitute will substitute the specified text with new text. Okay, so the syntax or appearance of this one is address. Okay, so next after the address we specify what needs to be done. Okay, substitute slash pattern slash replacement text slash here flag value. So this can be global or something else. Okay, so here address, again this address can be some set of lines address. Okay, means only when the pattern matches, then only this substitute will work on this address. Okay, see what is there in this names.txt. So here whenever the pattern, whenever there is a pattern like the first line, or suppose 1 to 4, I am using address like SED space. Here this is my regular expression. This is example for inline command. Okay, so first one is address. Address can be range address or set of lines address. Here I am taking lines 1 to 4. Okay, so here the text sing is present in the first line as well as here also. Okay, we are using this address only 1 to 4. So 1 comma 4. Okay, so this is the address. Next to substitute slash, the string is SING. Whenever there is a string or pattern SING, replace with capital SING. Okay, replace with capital SING. Now names.txt. Now see this output. Here the sing text is present in the first line as well as in this line. The line number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here also this is present, but we specified the address 1 to 4, means this substitute command will work only on first 4 lines, not entire file. Okay, so if you want to apply this in entire file, then you can use percentile is one of the for whole file. Okay, so but here we use range. Okay, or you can also use some patterns. Okay, like first letter is capital S, then only execute the substitute command. Then you can use pattern. Instead of this address, you can use pattern like set space. The pattern means you have to place your pattern in between two slashes. Okay. So first line means beginning character is capital S, and when this pattern is found, then execute the substitute command. Substitute /sing. Whenever this pattern sing is found, replace with capital SING. Okay, in this file. So this is example for set of lines. This S may start here. It is starting here. It is starting here. Only two lines are matching with this address. Only two lines in the file. Okay, this is the file content. In this file, only two lines are matching, this line and this line. So this substitute command will work only on these two. Out of these two lines, only first line is having small case SING. So only this one has to be replaced, or this one has to be displayed in the capital. Okay, execute this command. See this output. Only first line is displayed in capital letter. Okay, so here this is not replaced like in our earlier example. Okay, so before this we have seen one example, right? So like that it is not replacing. Why? Because this line first character is smaller. Okay, if I change this to capital and if we execute the same command, see here. Okay, now if you see the file content, there are three lines. First line character is capital S. Line first character is capital S. So this is the first line, and here this is matching, and here this one is matching. Okay, but out of three, this small SING is found here as well as here. Okay, only these two will be displayed in the capital. So set space, our regular expression is, in the previous example we used some range. Okay, 1 to 4. Here some regular expression, set of lines address. This is set of lines address. Okay, so here it should be in two slashes. Slash begin, your regular expression or pattern, that is begins with capital S, and here. Okay, next command is substitute command. Substitute slash, first one is pattern SING. When this pattern is found, this is the replacing text. So here this pattern will replace with the specified text. That is, here I am going to give some computer. Okay, slash and your regular expression and file name, names.txt. Okay, now see, whenever there is small SING and line begins with capital S, that SING small letters will be replaced with capital computer. Okay, see this output. The first two line is replaced, substituted, and this is also substituted. Okay, why this is not substituted? Because it is in capital letters. Okay, but we are searching the pattern for small SING. Okay, it is in uppercase. That is the reason this is not substituted with this replace text. Okay, so here the format is substitute command S slash your pattern slash replace text. Okay, and with slash. Okay, so here this address can be any of four kinds. This address can be any of four kinds, like single line address, set of lines, range of lines, or nested address. Okay, this is sed command substitute. Okay, in sed command this is the substitute command. Next one, this one, after this substitute, this is the syntax of the substitute. Address substitute command is slash your pattern slash replacement text. So here this pattern can be, we used single character, one atom. You can use, we have 4 kinds of atoms, you can use any of them. Okay, so we have used only simple atom. You can also use some more regular expressions. Okay, and your replacement text. So whenever this particular pattern is found, again this can be another regular expression. This pattern can be another regular expression. So here I used one simple atom. You can use other atoms as well. Okay. Next to transform. Transform is nothing but it will change. Okay. Okay. Before going to see this, we'll see 1 or 2 examples on this. How to substitute only text, not only text, we can write some regular expressions or spaces. See here, suppose there is some single space. I want to replace this single space with some 3 or 4 spaces. I want to replace this single space with 4 spaces. Then you can write command like SED. Okay, I want to apply this to complete file. Then directly you can use substitute. Complete file. Okay, slash, whenever there is a space, replace with 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Okay, slash. Okay, just apply this to whole file in the input file, names.txt. Okay, now see this. Here we have only 1 space. That single space is replaced with some 2, 3 spaces. Okay, so like this you can substitute. Whenever the pattern found, you can substitute with some text. Okay, otherwise if you have some more than 1 substitute, write all those substitute commands in a file, script file, and give that as input to this SED command. Okay, suppose I want to substitute some beginning with some spaces, this file. So see here there is no space before the line begins. There is no space before the line begins. And after this line, every line, I want to place some characters. End of line should be placed with some character. Then in that case, you can write some file. I am taking the same file, vi script.sed. I'm going to modify this file. Okay, like substitute every line beginning. Every line begins with some space. Okay, so substitute every line begins means starting. Use cap symbol. So this is the line beginning. Beginning with, here there is no other expression like starts with S or some other character. We are not using. Line begins with 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Line begins with 4 spaces. Okay, so this is one substitute command. Another substitute command is like every line and, okay, means last, means dollar symbol, every line ending with some character like star. 3 stars I want to display. Okay, so here this is substitute command. Here the regular expression is pattern. Here the pattern is some regular expression, that is cap symbol, means beginning of line. So beginning of line is substituted with some spaces. Next, dollar means end of line. Every line ending is substituted with some stars. Okay, I have more than one requirement, so I am writing all these expressions or commands in a file. Okay, now input this file as input to this command. Oh, okay, let me clear this. Okay, fine. Now save this. Clear. Set the commands are placed in a file. So -f script, file name is, the script file name is script.sed. space your input file, okay, names.txt. Now see the output. File beginning with some spaces and line ending with some star asterisk symbols. Okay, so this we are applying on only one file. Suppose I want to apply the same kind on all the text file whose starts with S. All the text file whose first letter, file name first letter is S. Means I want to apply the same set of commands on this file, okay, or see this ls minus lrt capital S start txt. So I want to apply these commands. Means line begins with spaces and line ends with star on all these 4 files. Then we can write the command like sed space minus f is the option. Why? Because our regular expressions or commands are placed in a file, script file. So that script file name is script.sed space your input. Your input is not a single file, some set of files. Okay, starts with S and text file. So S star txt. Okay, so here this star is not a regular expression, it is a wildcard character. Here it acts as a wildcard character. Okay, so from all these files the content is like this. Okay, so begins with some spaces. See here, every line in the file begins with some spaces and line is ending with asterisk symbol. Okay, so here some set of commands are written in a script file. Okay, fine. So we'll continue the rest of the commands in the next session. So transform, it is to transform input or output. Files, it will apply in files. Branching like a decision. Hold space means we use some save options. Okay. Next, quit. This is to quit when the regular expression is found. Otherwise, the specified command will be executed. Simple. Okay.